We are on to the last video. We are going to start. If you're using the e-text, you will hit next 3 times and then scroll down until you see Life in the Babylonian Empire. We're on page 10 in the digital notebook. And if you are in the textbook, you should be on page 58. So this first question is a mastery check question. The largest group of people in the Babylonian Empire included what? So we'll talk about this after it's read to you. And then the second question will be in this green highlighted paragraph. Technologies were used to make what? Now, when you talk about technologies, not talking about modern technology like our iPhones, our computers, our projectors, that kind of thing. We're talking about technology from way back then. They were used to make one. There's 7 that are listed there. I'm going to want you to list 3. So let's go ahead and listen.
Life in the Babylonian Empire. Hammurabi's code and other Babylonian writings give historians a great deal of information about life in Babylonia. People's lives changed when states and empires took over. There were greater social differences. Now there were kings, priests, and government officials. But still, most people were very poor. They were farmers, artisans, or slaves. Many people's lives revolved around agriculture. Food had to be grown and distributed. Irrigation canals had to be kept clear of silt. Wool had to be collected and woven into textiles or cloth. In the cities, some people used new technologies to make tools, weapons, pottery, perfumes, and medicines. Babylonian artists were known for their stone and bronze sculptures. They also used gold and precious stones to make jewelry. All the goods were traded within the empire and with other lands.
Number 1, the largest group of people in the Babylonian Empire included who? So it gives you a list of who was in that largest group. So go ahead and get that answer now. Number 2, technologies were used to make what? In this green highlight, there's actually listing 7 different things. In my multiple choice, I'm going to give you a list of 3 that are included. So make sure you choose the correct 3 and get at least those 3 in your digital notebook now. All right, at the very bottom of this e-text, we're going to see Legacy of Sumer. In this first paragraph, you will find the answer to the very last question on page 11 in your digital notebook. When did Hammurabi's empire collapse? You'll also find this on page 58 in your textbook. Let's listen to what we have here.
Legacy of Sumer. Sumerian culture stayed alive in Babylonia, just as it had in the Akkadian Empire under Sargon. But Hammurabi's empire eventually collapsed after his death in 1750 BCE. In the years that followed, the once great civilization of Sumer slowly faded away. Sumer's influence, however, did not disappear. The many peoples who had come into contact with Sumerian civilization adopted ideas and customs from it. In this way, Sumerian advances lived on.
All right, again, number 1, when did Hammurabi's empire collapse? You'll find that answer in this pink highlighted paragraph. I did want you to look at this. This is a decorative cup in the form of a sheep. Could you imagine drinking out of something like this today? I sure couldn't, but kind of neat looking.